The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman women's golf coach Suzanne Strudwick, I'm Danielle Whaley, and this is the Eagles Sports Network as Carson-Newman gears up for the Bobby Nichols Intercollegiate this week. And Coach, the team has finally had a bit of downtime between two back-to-back weeks of competition.
Yeah.
What do you hope the team has really worked on this past week in their downtime to kind of reflect on the past two tournaments as they get ready for two key ones ahead of them?
Yeah, I'm hoping just they've rested their bodies some. Obviously, we've had some players that have had more rest than others, just not making the travel team. So they should have used this time a little bit more productively. But the core team that's been traveling, I hope they kind of rest their minds and rest their bodies. I know a couple of them that I met yesterday were working pretty hard yesterday. So perhaps this past weekend, just get back into it. But, you know, I hope they have had some downtime themselves. They need it.
And the Bobby Nichols Intercollegiate is hosted by Tennessee Tech, but it brings you back to the home course in
Yes.
Sevierville. So it is nice to have that time at home. How do you hope that this really helps the girls as they try to just show their best against D1 competition?
Yeah, any time that you can sleep in your own bed, just travel 25 minutes to the golf course. It's for them, it'd be like going back home and playing junior golf. And that's always fun, and that's going to be my talk with them. Treat this like you were when you were a kid, you know, and enjoy it. They tend to have more family and friends come out and support them, which is nice. And so, you know, although it's a D1 and it's, you know, what we strive for to try and compete and beat, you know, teams that are at a higher level than us, it's a great challenge on our home turf. So we've done well in the past, and I'm looking for the same.
And outside of the D1 competition, there are some D2 schools there that are in the region that do bring a threat. How do you hope the girls really take that into their mindset this week, knowing they do have those teams behind them?
Yeah, it's a competition within a competition. So with Lee, who are in the top 15 in the country, and then Missouri St. Louis, who actually we've overtaken now, and they have been a top 10 team in the country. So for us to have overtaken them in the national rankings now and be ahead of them is a big you know, coup for us. We're hoping that home turf advantage, and if we beat both of them, then it will really solidify where we are as a team going into our last event. So I'm hopeful.
It's been a couple years since the team had a top 5 finish at this event. It was 2017. They finished in 4th. What needs to happen for the team to hopefully get back to that level and continue the string of top 3 finishes that they have on the season?
Yeah, we can do it. Absolutely. Putting. That's got to be our focus. The girls have struggled. We could have done a whole lot better, even this past week in Columbus at Columbus States, if our putting had been even halfway decent. So that's going to be our focus this week in preparation, gearing up for this weekend. We've got a whole week, and that's going to be where we're focusing, definitely.
Coach, best of luck this week at the Bobby Nichols Intercollegiate, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
She is Coach Suzanne Strudwick. I'm Danielle Whaley, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.